Imagine this. Your best friend, the one you trust with your life, stabs you in the back. The betrayal cuts deep, leaving scars that may never heal. That's what happened to Skylar Neese, a bubbly teenager from West Virginia. She was full of life, dreams, and had a bright future ahead of her. Skylar thought she was going on a fun night out with her two best friends. They had done this countless times before, sharing laughter and creating memories. She had no idea it would be her last. The night was dark and the streets were empty, a stark contrast to the joy she felt. Skylar, Rachel, and Sheila were inseparable. They were the trio everyone envied, always seen together, sharing every moment. They were cheerleaders, shared secrets, and laughed together. Their bond seemed unbreakable, a friendship that appeared to be built on trust and loyalty. No one could have predicted the darkness that lurked beneath the surface of their friendship. Hidden tensions and unspoken words festered, creating a toxic undercurrent. On July 6, 2012, Skylar's life took a tragic turn. The date is forever etched in the memories of those who knew her. Under the cover of darkness, Skylar snuck out of her window. She was excited, thinking it was just another night of teenage fun. She thought she was joining Rachel and Sheila for a harmless adventure. Little did she know this night would change everything. This decision, this simple act of teenage rebellion, sealed her fate. It was a crossroads, a moment that would lead to an unimaginable outcome. Skylar had no idea that her supposed friends had a sinister plan in store for her. The trust she placed in them was about to be shattered in the most horrific way. The next morning, Skylar's bed was empty. The room, once filled with her laughter and teenage energy, now felt eerily silent. Her parents, Mary and Dave, were frantic. They couldn't understand how their daughter could just vanish without a trace. Where could their daughter be? They called everyone they could think of, hoping someone had seen her. They called Skylar's friends, including Rachel and Sheila, desperate for any information. Both girls acted as if they knew nothing. Their faces showed no signs of worry or guilt. They claimed they hadn't seen Skylar since the previous day, insisting they had no idea where she could be. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. The Neese family was trapped in a nightmare with no end in sight. The police investigated every lead, but Skylar was gone. It was as if she had disappeared into thin air. Her parents refused to give up hope. They organized searches, put up flyers, and rallied the community to help find their daughter. They prayed for her safe return every night, holding on to the belief that she was still out there, somewhere. They clung to the belief that their daughter was still alive, somewhere out there. Their determination never wavered. All the while, Rachel and Sheila maintained their charade. They whispered among themselves, their secret growing heavier each day. They even comforted Skylar's parents, offering words of support and hope, all while knowing the truth. The weight of their deception, the knowledge of what they had done, must have been unbearable. Their haunted expressions betrayed the torment they felt inside. Months later, the truth began to unravel. The investigation had been long and arduous, with many twists and turns that left everyone involved emotionally drained. Sheila cracked under the pressure. The weight of her guilt became too much to bear, and she finally broke down. She confessed to the police that she and Rachel had planned Skylar's murder. Driven by a motive that remains chillingly unclear, they had lured their friend to a secluded spot and stabbed her to death. The details of their plan were meticulously thought out, making the crime even more disturbing. The revelation sent shockwaves through the community. People were in disbelief, struggling to comprehend how such a tragedy could occur in their own backyard. How could two teenage girls commit such a heinous act? The community was left grappling with questions about trust, friendship, and the dark side of human nature. The betrayal, the cold-bloodedness of it all, was unfathomable. Skylar's parents were devastated. Their world had been shattered and the pain was unbearable. They had not only lost their daughter, but also the hope that she might still be alive. The dreams they had for her future were cruelly snatched away. The community rallied around the grieving family. Support poured in from all corners as people tried to offer some semblance of comfort. Vigils were held and memorials were erected. The community came together to honor Skylar's memory and to seek solace in each other's company. Yet, the question lingered, why? Why did this happen? What drove these girls to commit such an unthinkable act? Why would Rachel and Sheila, Skylar's closest confidants, take her life in such a brutal manner? The answers remained elusive, leaving a haunting void in the hearts of those left behind.